thank you so much for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. We're gonna start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 into yoga, 26 postures into breathing exercises. If at any point something does not feel good for your body, know that you are welcome to modify, do something else, or skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain, a point where we could cause harm to ourselves or others. For the sun salutes, you'll come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back just a bit and show you in periphery. Take a moment with your arms down by your side, drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Happy Thursday. Bring your hands together at heart center and begin. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, lengthen into a halfway lift. You can have your hands on your thighs, your shins, or the floor in front of you. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, hug your elbows all the way in and lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. For down dog, you can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. Down dog is not speaking to you. Come down onto your knees, take a child's pose instead, sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, slowly fold, relax. Inhale, arms together, hands together, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Slowly exhale through your nose, fold. Try to make your exhale longer than your inhale. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank, and let's hold the plank for a moment. If that lowering down motion doesn't work for you, skip it. Go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, hug your elbows in, and on your next exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, come up into a back bend. If you're doing up dog, thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. If you're doing down dog, spread your fingers wide, root down through your knuckles, your palms, the space between your index finger and thumb. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, back flat. Exhale through your nose, fold. Inhale, arms with ears, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, stretching the spine. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels on the floor. If your heels aren't touching the floor, you can try taking a wider stance. Press your heels down, push your knees back, lift your hips, drop your head. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your eyes. Exhale, hands down. Wonderful. So that's our little warm up. We will now hop into our beloved 26 and 2 sequence, beginning with pranayama, deep breathing. Come to the middle of your mat, feet together, toes, heels touch. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Good. Inhale. Elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, lock your legs. Exhale, head up. Weight stays in the heels, hips a little forward, hip muscles contracting, thighs tight. Inhale, head down as you inhale. Suck your stomach in. Depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Exhale, even as you exhale, stomach in, look back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push and squeeze. Inhale, head down. Make this the deepest breath so far. Last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling. Push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, I'll say a little less. Interlock your fingers, switch the grip, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, grow taller out of the base of your spine, stomach in, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, chin down. Exhale, head back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. You're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight lines, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows and knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, creating a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels. Press your hips a little forward, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward, get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder a little forward. Open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Weight in the heels, thighs contracted, glutes contracted, abdomen in. Hips forward, arms back, slide your breastbone up. So think tailbone drops down, breastbone slides up. Push your right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line. Left shoulder a little forward, 2 shoulders in line. Arms with the ears, weight in the heels. Come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, first back bend of the day. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Keep the weight in your heels. Lock your legs, inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, stretch up really tall, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold with a flat back. Hands to floor, relax your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable. Easy, flexible, Padasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers, pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. With a smiling, happy face, it's kind of poetic. Keep pulling, keep stretching, roll forward, hips up, stretch, and change. Come up, arms of ears, hands together, knees can bend as you lift. Good, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Keep the weight in your heels, hips forward, arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly bend to the right as you press your hips to the left. Still breathing in and out through your nose. Make your breath your #1 priority in class. Bring your tailbone down, lift your chest up. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor, push your right heel into the floor, push your hips further to the left, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, reset, imagine you're leaning against a wall behind you, stretch up nice and tall, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Weight in the heels, hips forward, arms back, stomach in, chest proud. Lift your chin, lift your chest. You have a lot to be proud of for coming to class today. Push your right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line, left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener. Deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, drop your head back, squeeze your butt to lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. Whole spine back bending, whole front of the body stretching. Keep the weight in your heels, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, push your hands back, arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch, exhale, fold. Hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head, and second set, here we go. Bend your knees halfway, you can grab the backs of your calves or your heels from underneath, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching, keep pulling, keep stretching, roll forward, push the big toes down, lift the hips up, push the knees back, pull, stretch, try to lock your legs. Good, change, come up, arms with ears, knees can bend. Nice, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Awkward pose, Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, insides of your feet, perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, all 5 fingers together, triceps tight, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat, spine straight, all of the weight in your heels, sit down halfway only and lean back. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, keep your neck long. Change, inhale to come up, keep your arms there, press your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, come up all the way on your tippy toes, maximum like a ballerina, stretch up, bend your knees and sit down. Lean back, tuck your tailbone under a little bit so hips go down, spine lifts up, press your knees forward, shins forward, sit down, and change. Inhale to come up, last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees, thighs together, keep your toes pointing forward. Heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, stop whenever you want, like I am demonstrating today, or keep sitting down until there's a ½ inch gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, re-engage your fingertips, your triceps, and change. Slowly come up, knees together. Good, nice. Heels down, right foot back, arms, shoulders down. Take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right hip width distance, not too big of a step. Insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So you can stick your butt out, fold forward, and then start to lean back. Keep your neck long, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Bring a little bit more weight back into your heels, hips back more, chin up, chest up, change, come up. Press your heels down, push your hips a little forward, lift your heels as high as they go. I have a toe injury, so I'm not lifting up very high today. Stretch up and sit down. So eventually you're gonna lift your heels all the way up, right? Heels a little higher, knees a little higher, lean back, stomach in, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, inhale to come up. Last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine straight from the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, take your time, good, heels down, right foot back, arms and legs down. Eagle pose, Garasana, inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, right under left, palms together, thumbs towards your face. You can also interlock fingers or grab your shoulders. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, stay down there. Lean back and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible. Right over left, cross, twist, and breathe. Notice if your knees are twisting to the left like mine are. Bring your knees to the right. Upper body to the left, you want wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Sit down and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head. Let's do the left side. Bring your left arm under your right arm, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. And you might notice that this side feels different. It does for me. Pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, keep your hips low, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross, twist, and breathe in and out through your nose. And if you ever fall out of a balancing posture, just take a breath and hop back in. On this side, knees to the left, upper body to the right. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. Everybody lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, right into second set. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Can you get your fingertips in line, wrists straight, pull elbows down, one day fingers below the nose. Bend your knees, sit down, lean back, keep your hips low, and bring right leg over left leg. Cross twist, breathe, focus on the squeeze between the thighs. Left hip a little forward, right hip, right shoulder a little forward. Now bring right knee to right, left knee to left, right elbow to right, left elbow to left. Feel deep compression running down the center line of your body among all your major joints. Sit down and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one. Bring your left arm under your right arm, pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, stay down there, lean back, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Still breathing in and out through your nose. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, twist like ropes. Bring the weight back into your heel, sit down, and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, big stretch up, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay, let us continue. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janu Sharasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. You can point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back. Option to stay here, stretching up, or as you're ready, round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken, you have no knee. If you've got a grip on your foot and you know your left leg is locked, inhale, slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Notice if your heel is turning in, bring your heel to the right. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back. If both legs lock, puff up your chest and then bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly, reverse. Out. Shift your weight to your right leg so your big toe points forward inside of your right foot parallel to your mat. Lift your left leg up. You can point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back, especially your pinky toe. Round down and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. So sometimes to pick up our foot, we have to bring the heel in and the knee out, but eventually you're going to have the heel pointing to the floor and the big toe and knee pointing towards the ceiling. When you're ready, lift your left leg up. Same thing, sometimes when we kick, our hip starts to turn out. You want to bring the left heel to the left. Heel forward, toes back. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an upside down L, like Linda, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, bring your chest and shoulders down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. If your big toe is coming off the floor, move your heel forward more. Change, slowly, reverse. Out, you put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, squeeze your left thigh tight, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back. You can stay right here or round down, maybe 1 inch, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. If you've got a grip on your foot, When you're ready, lift your right leg up, keep your face relaxed the whole time. Heel forward, toes back. If both legs lock, you feel tremendous stretching feeling on the backs of your legs, maybe a cramp on your thigh, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Eventually put your forehead on your knee. Maybe just bringing your head down a little bit today. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Whenever you're ready, slowly reverse out. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, stomach in, stretch up, and then round down and pick up your left foot. So this is a compression posture. We're compressing and squeezing the front of our body. Relax your face. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs lock, puff up your chest, lengthen, and then bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest. Eventually forehead to knee. Heel forward, toes back, stomach in. Whenever you're ready, take your time, coming out just the way you went in. Good for you. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana, feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling, bring your hand out to the right, give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, thumb with the index finger, left arm up and back, right hip forward and down. Try to bring your knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up. And when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. At first, you just want to find a place where you can balance. Breathe and back bend. Breathe through your nose. When you're ready, start to come down. Body down to parallel, big toe to the ceiling. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down more, leg up more. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly. Kick yourself up, very nice. Bring your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your shoulder. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your right arm up and back, left hip forward and down. Try to start with your knees together and your hips in line. Squeeze your right thigh bicep, point your left toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your left leg back and up. Kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Slide the right shoulder forward, relax the left shoulder back, and when you're ready, come down. So from the side, 2 heels in line, kick back, 2 shoulders in line, eventually chin and shoulder touch. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly. Kick yourself up and take a nice, slow, calming breath. Good, second set. Bring your right hand up, out to the right. Reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up and back, right hip forward and down, knees together. So you're already letting the right shoulder relax back. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, lift your shoulders, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Sometimes a good place to be is the setup. Sometimes a good place to be is the standing splits. Every day is a little bit different. Left hip forward, left hip back, right hip forward, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Body down, leg up, kick, lift your chin, kick, lift your chest, kick. Good, change slowly with control. Kick yourself up. Okay, last one. Left hand up, out to the left. Reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, left hip forward, knees together. So you really want to lift your shoulder. Lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. Slowly body down, slowly leg up. You're kicking in 2 directions. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. Try kicking up more. Body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control. Kick yourself up. Okay, come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana balancing stick, feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, big stretch up, lengthen your spine after the back bend. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, bring your left hip forward, 2 hips in line, lock both legs, point your left toes, and when you're ready, come down like a slow moving seesaw. Eventually, arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up. Step your left foot forward, right hip forward. Lock both legs, point your right toes, stretch, and when you're ready, tilt. Go down slowly with control. Arms with your ears, squeeze your palms together, spine straight from the side. Chest down, chin a little forward, lift your right leg up, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. Good, second set, arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock fingers, switch the grip, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, step your right foot forward, left hip forward, lock both legs, point your left toes and tilt. So don't let the left hip open, right? You want to keep the left hip down the whole time, 2 hips in line, arms with your ears, chest down, chin forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, big stretch up, lengthening the spine. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, point your right toes and tilt. Don't let the right hip open, right hip down, spiral your inner right thigh up, right foot a little to the right, ankle is in line with the hip, body down, leg up, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, you can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat. I will face you, standing separate leg stretching, and apologies if you can hear the construction going on at my neighbor's place. Standing separate leg stretching, inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, 4 feet minimum, arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward, look forward all the way down. You're always welcome to start with your hands on the floor. Eventually, you're gonna grab the outsides of your feet, and one day, you'll grab your heels from behind. Everybody roll forward. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, keep pulling, keep stretching, take a breath. Exhale, pull down, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change. Slowly come up, no rush. Triangle Trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean back, open your arms. Turn your right foot out, turn it out a 1/2 inch more. You can also turn your left heel out a little bit. Just make sure your heels are in line. Inhale, bend your right leg, lunge. You can bounce a couple times to warm up the hips and knees, and then sit as low as you can. Lean back and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingers between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up and actively stretch your left arm up. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Stretch your right arm down, stretching the shoulder blades, scapula apart. Sit down more, chest up more, stomach in more, turn and twist. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. Again, you can bounce a couple times. Keep this right leg super strong the whole time. Sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling, look up towards the ceiling, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, stomach in the whole time, push your right hip forward and down, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, bring the left rib cage a little bit forward, right rib cage back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, push the left heel into the floor to come up, turn your left toes in, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Pivot to one side. If you're on the long side of your mat, you'll face the back of your mat. Standing, separate leg, head to knee, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, forward, forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and round your spine. You go down, chin to chest, stomach in, try to touch your forehead and knee together. Now to get your head and knee closer together, you can always take a bigger step. You can bend your front leg. You can turn your back toes in more to rotate the left hip forward more. Chin to chest, eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body, especially in rounded spine postures. It doesn't feel good to round your back this much. And flatten it out for the first set, or maybe all of today. Eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, left hip forward, full stop at the top. Good, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the other side of the room or the front of your mat. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in so then you can move your right hip all the way forward, 2 hips in line. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly with control go down. Chin to chest, stomach in, touch your forehead and knee together. Stretch your fingers beyond your big and second toe, bring maximum weight to your left front foot. Notice if one hip is higher than the other, if the hips are opening. Most folks want to move the right hip forward and down to get the hips even. 2 hips in line, front side compression, throat choked, jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, right hip forward, right shoulder forward, full stop at the top. Pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, slowly arms down. Take a breath. Second set stretching, arms overhead sideways. Step your right foot to the right, a generous step. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Stick your butt up all the way down, no bending knees. Grab your heels from behind, elbows to calves, lift your shoulders, shoulders to ceiling, stomach in, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, pull, stretch, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, hips forward, back long. Very nice, triangle trikonasana, turn your right foot out, maybe take a bigger step, maybe left toes in, maybe left hip a little forward, stomach in, bend your right knee. Take a bigger step if your knee is going beyond your ankle. You want your knee over your ankle, sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling. So for some folks with open shoulders, the left arm will go back. You want to reach your left arm up the whole time and just bring the right rib cage forward, hips a little forward, stomach in, look up, stretch up, push your knee back, turn, twist like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, make sure your heels are in line, stomach in, bend your left leg, sit down. Notice if your knee is going to the right of your ankle, you want your knee over your ankle, sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, aim your fingertips between your big and second toe, don't touch the floor. Look up to the ceiling and really stretch up. Reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, sink your sink your right hip down, push your left knee back, turn and twist. Lock your right leg. Keep your whole right foot, even the outside edge of your right foot, flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg. Left toes in, arms up, palms together. Pivot, turn your back toes in, head to knee pose. Push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and with control, go down, stomach in the whole time, chin to chest, stomach in. Touch your exactly forehead and knee together. So notice if one hip is way higher than the other, right? You want to even out the hips. 2 hips in line, front side compression, throat choked, jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Maybe start to walk your hands closer together. One day, hands touch. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, straighten both legs, hands together. Change, imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, head up. Last, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels. So my heels always crisscross in transition. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward. Make sure you still have at least a yardstick between your feet. Stretch up, chin to chest, and go down. Chin to chest, arms with ears, one day arms behind the ears. Move the right hip forward, left hip back. Touch your forehead and knee together. And if your hands are separated, it might help with balance and hip alignment to bring more weight into your front foot. And then start to walk your hands back together. Maybe thumbs crossed, maybe palms together. Lock your arms, lock your legs. Stomach in, change. Slowly uncurl. Press your hips forward, chin to chest. Head up last. Very nice. Pivot on your heels. Right foot back, slowly arms down. Come to the middle of your mat, tree pose to toe stand. Tadasana, lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Eventually heel to costume, slowly, gently. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Right hand up to the center of your chest. And if you can balance, left hand. Take a breath. Option to stay here or floated toe stand. Start to fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Whether you're in tree or toe, point your right toes, move your right hip forward and get your two knees in line, two hips in line. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand up, palms together, spine straight. Come a half inch off your heel. Good. Whenever you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Whenever you're ready, change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, heel to costume, let your left knee drop. You can bring one hand up, and if you can balance without your foot sliding, both hands up, but if your foot falls like I do, you can hold on to your foot. Option to stay here or floated toe stand. I'm not going to do it on this side, but I'll walk you through it. Pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't move your eyes. And as you're ready, start to fold forward. So looking to one spot helps with balance, concentration, meditation. If your hands touch the floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, and sit down. Start to walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Whether you're in tree or toe, point your left toes, move your left hip forward, try to get your two hips and eventually two knees in line, left knee down. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand up, shoulders down, chest up, toe stand, come a half inch off your heel. Good, when you're ready, hands to floor. Lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg. Press your heel down, push your hips forward to lift your chest up. Good, and whenever you're ready, change. Left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are on the floor for the rest of class. And adjust our camera angle. Okay, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling. Eyes open, mouth closed, Savasana. Take a nice slow breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Just an opportunity to reconnect. So in the space of stillness, we find infinite possibilities, right? When you're still, anything is possible, right? You could do anything from here. The more we move around, the more we fidget, the more possibilities we take away, right? But if you just find a little bit of stillness, then really anything is possible from here. And what a cool gift to give yourself. Pavanamuktasana when removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin just below the knee. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body. Pull and breathe. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, pull your knee out and down, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows, each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Good for you. Squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head. Look down the center line of your body and take a nice slow breath. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Take another breath. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Pull your knee out and down. Keep your left leg on the floor. If your left calf muscle doesn't naturally touch the floor, you can flex your left toes back to your face. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. It is possible to overdo it. Notice if you're rolling way to the left, make a muscle with your right arm, try to keep your right shoulder, right side of your back, right leg on the floor as you pull. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself another hug, other elbow on top. If you remember, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. If it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows. You can always get more compact. Just keep your feet together. In line, not crisscross, head on the floor, look down, breathe. Change, arms down and eyes open. Whew. Sometimes that third part does not feel good to my hips, but other times it feels so good, like today. Okay, next we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit up, roll off to the side. I do it all the time. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, exhale, elbows to floor, exhale, forehead to knees. So you round your spine in the sit-ups. Everybody turn over, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Beautiful. Use 100% spine strength. Come up halfway only. Just your belly button on the floor. The rest of your chest is in the air. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Roll your shoulders back and down. Stretch your elbows down to your hips. Big toes to the back of your mat. Lock your legs. Push your feet down. Squeeze your butt. Push your hips down. Hands down. Look up. Chin up. Chest up. Stretch up. Breathe up. Good. Change slowly with control. Lower down. Look to your right. Left ear on your mat. Arms down. Palms face the ceiling. Toes together. Heels fall open. Inhale. Slowly exhale. When in doubt, just make your exhale a little longer than your inhale. It's a great way to soothe the nervous system. Second set, bring your chin forward, place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, lock your legs, look up and lift. Keep your hands flat on the floor. So sometimes people will like rely on their arms to lift, and other times people will like hover their hands. We want to find a middle ground where you are pushing your hands into the floor, but it's your back doing most of the work, right? 100% back strength. Lock your legs, squeeze your glutes, lift your thighs, push your feet down, hips down, hands down, roll the shoulders back and down, keep your neck long, lift your chest up. Good. Change slowly with control, lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, eyes open. So you always want to go out of postures with the same like intentionality that you go into them, right? With control. Locust, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side. Or as you're ready, start to bring your arms under your body. So one day, elbows under the torso. One day, pinky fingers touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle. Half of 90, lift your heel a little higher, press your shoulders down, lengthen, lift. Change slowly with control, lower down. Relax your right leg. Lock your left leg, should be solid concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. Here we go, lift your left leg up. Try not to open the hip, right? Keep your left hip down, sole of left foot flat to the ceiling, lengthen as you lift. Change left leg down. Third part, mouth down. So your neck is long, mouth on your mat. Bring your arms a little closer, spread your fingers wide, squeeze your butt. Lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Mouth down, shoulders down, roll forward, push your hands back, lift your thighs up. Change slowly, lower down. Bring your arms out. Look to the right and take a nice breath. So you get a good rush of blood through the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, all the way into the fingertips. Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, bring your arms underneath you. I think it helps to have hips and forearms touching for leverage. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up. So I find in all three parts, if I can push my hip bone into my forearm bone, right, then I can lift the leg a little bit higher. Shoulders down, heel up, change right leg down, relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. So stretch the big toe back, squeeze your left glute, your outer side seat, gluteus maximus minimus, lift your thigh, change left leg down. Grand finale, tuck your chin and mouth down. So maybe bring your arms a little closer, but again, I like to keep the hips and forearms in contact. Zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, squeeze your butt, roll forward, lift both legs up, mouth down, shoulders down. So hips and forearms touching, lock your legs, mouth down, push your hands back, roll forward, lift your thighs up, change slowly, lower down, bring your arms out, releasing the tourniquet effect. Look to the left, right ear on your mat, and let that one go. If looking left and right bothers your neck, as you look to the left, you can bend your left arm so that your hand is close to your face. When you look to the right, you can bend your right arm, or you can always bend both arms. This is a nice way to take pressure off of the neck and shoulder. Purna Shalabhasana, full locust, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs, Toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747 taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, beautiful. The rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where eyes go, body knows to follow. Lift your arms a little higher, thighs a little higher, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, maybe whole left ear on your mat, maybe chin a little closer to your shoulder. So eventually we do start to work into neck and shoulder tightness. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, arms perpendicular to the body, feet together, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your tush, point your toes, look up, and fly. Everything lifting off the floor, eventually just your hips on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. For today, see if you can lift your arms a little higher. Just do what you can, knees, feet together, lift your thighs a little higher, lock your legs. Look up, chin up, chest up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, slowly with control, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, right ear on your mat, let that one go. Some deep belly breaths in and out through your nose to massage the front of your body. Breathe deep into any point of tension, let the floor hold you up. Dhanurasana floor bow, chin forward. Bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers. Bring your knees and feet close together to start. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Beautiful. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Looks so good. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips. Try not to rock back and forth. You can do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Keep your neck long and your chest proud. Point your toes, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, take a breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, knees, feet close together, point your toes, squeeze your glutes, look up and kick. You're kicking in 2 directions. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. If it hurts your knees, try kicking up more than you're kicking back. Eventually, right at first, the shoulders are down, but eventually the shoulders are gonna roll back and open, opening the heart space, squeeze shoulders together, point your toes, look up, neck long, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly, lower down, look to your left, maybe whole right ear on your mat, maybe chin a little closer to your shoulder, take a breath. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. Open your knees, open your feet, start in tabletop position, and as you're ready, you're gonna walk your hands back and eventually sink your hips down. You can keep your hands on the floor in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time until eventually you can sit down between your heels. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. If you can sit between your heels, put your hands on your feet, right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is just perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, thighs, and hips, but never a point of pain. Change. Put your hands on your feet, press yourself up carefully, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. After being on the abdomen for so long, feels good to lie on the back, letting everything stretch out, realign, let the floor hold you up. You're always welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, only cross your thumbs. Stomach in, take a breath, hold the breath, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees, round your spine. Good, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm. Open your knees, open your feet. You can stay here the whole time, or as you're ready, slowly walk your hands back. One day, sink your hips down. Put your palms on your soles, right elbow, left elbow, head back. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, maybe other elbow on top, all 5 fingers together. If this is easy, maybe walk knees back together, maybe lift your chest higher, but knees never come off the floor. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, Take your time, and when you're ready, find your way back on your back. Back on your back, Savasana. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed. Take a breath. Go again, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Enjoy the forward curl, the stretch between postures. Come to the middle of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana, sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. You're really stretching out the toes and ankles now. Arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, big stretch up, stomach in, slowly go down. You can put one or both hands on the floor to help yourself in, otherwise forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, tilt your pinky fingers down, get elbows and wrists off the floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, chin a little away from your chest, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, knees together, feet together, arms with ears, beautiful. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. If at any point the sit-ups bother your back, you're welcome to skip them. The sit-ups, like everything else we do, are optional. That being said, if you always skip sit-ups, every once in a while try to do this, the sit-up the same way that if you always skip a certain posture, every once in a while try it. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. So never say never. I think in life and in yoga, we get into a dangerous area when we say always or never, right? Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, other thumb on top, big stretch up, and slowly go down, chin away from your chest. Neck long, back flat, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, palms together, push palms together, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come up. Good. Arms down, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, letting everything stretch out and realign. Okay, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Okay, come to the top of your mat, Camel Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Keep your eyes open. Start to look up, lift your nose and chin. One day head goes back. Option to stay here or keep going back halfway, freeze in the middle, check in. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, back bend. Good, change. Put your hands on your back, press yourself up with control without twisting. Head up last, very nice, turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So sometimes when we try new things or when we go a little deeper into the posture, of course we're gonna like flop out of it or like twist out of it, right? Every once in a while, especially like as we're exploring, that happens. But if you always have to twist out of this posture or fling out, or if there's another posture where you're always kind of like flopping out of it, might be a sign that you've gone just a little bit too far. But every once in a while, of course, while we're trying new things, sometimes we come out a little funny. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. I guess we all came out a little funny. That's why we're here. Open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Maybe bring elbows closer together behind you. Push your hips forward. Keep your eyes open. Drop your head back. Option to stay here or go back halfway. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, grab your heels. And if you've never tried grabbing your heels, maybe just try letting go one hand at a time. Like you drop your right hand down and then bring it back to your back. Then you drop your left hand down and bring it back to your back. So at least you're like setting that seed, right? Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back. Good. Change, put your hands on your back, press yourself up, head up last, very nice. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. There's a difference, I think, between, knowing your limits versus being afraid to let go. Right. And in yoga, we're like playing around with that
that comfort level, right? That circle of comfort, every once in a while going just outside of it in like a safe exploratory way. Legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Good. Come to the middle of your mat, Rabbit Sasangasana. Now we're gonna round our spine. Other direction, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands like little bunny ears. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up tall. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly with control go down. Chin to chest, forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, sock your stomach in, round your back. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, heels together, toes fall open, arms down by your side. I've observed something over the years that I always think is funny. If as a teacher I say heels together, automatically people go into the sit-up position, even though it's heels together, toes fall open, right? Because all of us are like so conditioned by the script, which I think is kind of lovely. It's meditative, but at the same time, it's always like a reminder that we're still listening, right? Most of all, listening to our bodies. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat, second set. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, stretch up tall, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly go down. Try to feel each part of your back moving. Parts of your spine that you don't feel moving might be where you're tightest. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, reach back, pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, almost to the end, everybody's doing great. We're gonna do one set of head to knee, one set of stretching, and flow that straight into spine twist. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat, one set of Janushirasana, right leg out, left leg in, two legs, make an L. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, and put your forehead on your knee, front side compression. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, left sit bone down, two shoulders in line. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. If your forehead and knee don't touch with a straight leg, bend your leg as much as you need. Touch knee and head together. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Slowly over time, you're going to press your heel forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, bend elbow down, right shoulder down, roll into the right. Good, change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. Option to stay here if you're skipping, sit up, stretch up, or when you're ready, play down and sit up. Paschimottanasana, stretching. I'm going to show you from the side. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you fold forward with a flat back. If your legs are straight, lock your legs, puff up your chest and fold. Stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees stretch, stick your butt out a little bit. Try to get your heels off the floor. One day, forehead and toes touch. Good, change, come on up, stay seated, spine twist. You can keep your left leg long, touch your right heel to your left knee corner. You can also bend your left leg on the floor. Right arm close behind you, thumb pointing towards you, left arm up and over, draw a circle, grab your left knee with your left hand, heel and knee all touch in one spot. Inhale, stretch up, abdomen in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you or reach behind you, grab your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Point your left toes, evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull abdomen in, look over, right shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs. You can keep your right leg long or bend your right leg. Touch your left heel to your right knee corner. Left arm close behind you, right arm up, draw a circle over, push the left knee out of the way. See if you can grab your right knee with your right hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Keep your left foot on the floor. Inhale, stretch up, abdomen in. Exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. You can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you, grab your right thigh with your left hand for the half bind, shoulders down, chest up. Keep your right knee down, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist and twist and twist. Feels so good. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. Again, sometimes these postures, I'm like, oh my gosh, everything hurts. That is, creaky, achy, whatever. And then other days that posture, whatever posture it is, I'm like, oh yes, this is it, right? It's a joy of, and a testament, right, to how much our bodies change, right? And how much our mindset changes every day. The yoga stays the same so that you can change. The yoga stays the same so that you can change. What a beautiful gift. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Come to the middle of your mat. Final breathing. You can sit crisscross applesauce or eventually in firm pose, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. You'll exhale through your mouth as you pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall, all 5 fingers together, arms locked, shoulders down, chest proud. Away we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Relax. Final Savasana. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. And when in doubt, just make your exhale a little longer than your inhale. Take an inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Breathe in what fills you up, what's serving you today. And breathe out what feels a little heavy, what's not serving you in this moment. So with every exhale, the body gets a little heavier. And with every inhale, the spirit gets a little lighter. Breathing in, emptying out, and all is coming.